Bang, bang. Welcome to the Gun Show, ladies and gentlemen. Coach Prime gets his second one in 2 days. I'm not going to sit here and say I told you so. Scratch that. I told you so. Roll that damn intro, baby. The show's brought to you by BetUS and Liz. Get into it. Ooh. I flush my juice down in the club. Yeah, sir, baby. Yes, sir. I tried telling you. Everybody wanted to panic. I said, listen, Coach Prime's going to let this Heisman week come to a close. And then, well, bam, here come the commits. Little soft little layup yesterday in the O-lineman. Then today, the big one. We've been talking about this since the portal opened. The man's been crystal ball. Jaheim Otis, number 3 defensive lineman in the portal, 6'5", 390 from Alabama, commits to the Buffs. It's official. No more wondering. I mean, we knew. He visits. He hasn't left. He's already moved in. He's already got his bed set up. He's been taking naps for the last 5 days. I wouldn't be surprised if he was in New York watching the Heisman with the other Boulder guys. You wouldn't even know. That's how locked in this kid's been. That's all that I'm saying. Big time pickup. I believe he's got over 57 tackles over his time at Alabama. Didn't play much last year, but the year prior to that, 9 solo tackles, 10 tackles his year before that, with 1.5 sacks since his time that he's been there at Alabama. Again, still a 4-star recruit. He was a 94.97 as a recruit. As a transfer, 91.79. So no drop off at all for Mr. Jaheim Otis as he heads on over to the Buffs with that ferocious defensive line. Fantastic defense that it was this year with Warren Sapp and all that good jazz. So I'm really excited to see how he's going to play a factor now into the Buffs. And I got to believe that this is going to be kind of that another domino to get the ball rolling for the Buffs. And here, I mean, look, this should tell you a lot of things. This is what's happening right now as we speak, as I'm yelling into this mic. Here's what's happening here, okay? First of all, Colorado linebacker Jeremiah Brown withdraws from the transfer, bring one back in for the Buffs. N'Keal Green, he did go into the portal. Big factor last year. Buff fans hate to see him leave, but it is what it is. It's kind of on to the next one. Washington State University defensive back Ethan O'Connor is scheduling a visit this weekend. I believe big one to keep an eye on. This could be another big splash alongside the Jaheim Otis. I think he's the number 3 or top 5 wide receiver in the transfer portal. Kevin Conception. I keep saying his name incorrectly. He's the number 3 wide receiver, right behind Eric Singleton. Number 2. Number 3 player in the portal, number 2 wide receiver, excuse me. And then, of course, Jack State linebacker Reginald Hughes, he's also there right now. So alongside the quarterback Salters from Liberty, who we've been talking about on the show, he is there right now as well. So this is the week. This is the big time visits. We've been talking about them kind of leading up to this. Like I said, I think the Heisman kind of took a priority as it should have. And now here come the names. Here come the visits. And now we're starting probably more likely to see, again, you got to think probably 15 to 25 guys, give or take. Again, I'm trying to get a scholarship count somewhere to see where things are at. But now we're going to start to see these young men roll in, the visitations. And again, it may seem or it may feel a little bit slower than last year, the movement in the portal for Coach Prime and maybe for even others as well, and look, for good reason. Today, 3 top prospects hit the portal. Jalen McBakwe, I believe is how it's pronounced, cornerback from Alabama, true freshman, 5-star kid, number 2 quarterback last year, okay? 12 solo tackles, 1 interception, and 2 pass defenses as a true freshman at Alabama. Hit the portal today. Apparently a 7-figure salary has been offered to him from Ole Miss and such. Again, could this be where maybe Colorado swoops in? Number 4-star or 5-star quarterback, Aaron Nolan. He entered into the portal. 4/5-star edge, Amaris Williams from Auburn. These were 3 high-caliber top 100 players from last year's recruiting class in the portal. So this thing is moving much differently than it did last year, and I think every year it will be moving differently. And so that's kind of the reason I think for this thing being drawn out. They're trying to watch this thing unfold a little bit, as they should, because, again, more talent continues to enter into it every single day. We're seeing it live. We're seeing it happen. And so maybe you kind of want to wait and see and watch. And also, I'm noticing a different pattern with a lot of these college kids. They're making more visits. They're not just kind of beelining. They're searching their options, which also tells me the agents that are representing them, again, everybody's a little bit smarter, has a better understanding, shopping it around a little bit more, weighing out their options. So it's going to be a long, drawn-out thing. Again, it closes in about 12 days. So I expect a ramp-up period. But we're right in the middle. Again, this weekend, I think it's going to be a big one. 4 teams will be out of the playoffs. I think that'll open the floodgates even more. And then some kids may, see what team they're facing, might change their mind. I don't know. But it's going to be a crazy next 12 days. Again, we will be keeping you guys tabs the entire time. So be sure to smash the like button, turn the bell on. We're damn near at 13,000 subs. So hoping we can get there ASAP. Yeah, we're at 12.9. Let's see. 12.9. Still loading. It's taking forever. 12,962. So if we could get there, that'd be awesome. Also, this show is brought to you by BetUS. Get on this early. Right now, Colorado is favored by -3. When you go to betus.com right now and use the code YouTube150, you get back 150% on your first deposit, then 125 on your next. And it doesn't have to be Colorado football. You can bet on anything. It could be just there's gambling. If you want to play a little casino action, a little blackjack. We got obviously the playoffs this weekend, which is going to be a blast to be a part of. NFL is heating up into the playoffs, so plenty of things to be able to go have some fun. If you guys followed along this season and bet on the Buffs when we told you to, you have a king ransom right now to be playing with. So again, check out betus.com, use the code YouTube150, back 150 on the first deposit, 125 on the next two, up to $2,000. And yeah, good stuff there. Now, next thing I want to talk about is this young, beautiful man right here, Mr. Travis Hunter. On a podcast today, Deion Sanders Jr., I think it was 0 to 60 was the podcast. I want to make sure I give them this out. Yeah, 0 to 60 podcast where they're kind of just talking about how great Travis Hunter is. And Deion Sanders Jr. said, look, I wasn't going to say this, but did you know that he doesn't take anything from the NIL collective? He simply lives off of the brand deals that he receives and gives back to the collective and pays about 10 to 15 guys NIL deals. Are you kidding me? I mean, I would be shocked. I'm shocked to hear one young man does it. I would be shocked if we could count another one to do this. Donates to the collective. Incredible. Incredible. This young man could have absolutely ate anywhere that he went. Said, nope, NAL, keep it. Go get other dogs. I got plenty coming in. I don't need it. I got enough. But I'm going to give you some. Are you kidding me? Like that, just incredible work. Incredible human being. I mean, how could you not be happier for somebody? All things aside, right? I mean, everyone watching this show all loves Travis Hunter, but just that, we had the hate that we were talking about yesterday. Incredible stuff. Absolutely love seeing this. Love Travis Hunter even more. Love Travis Hunter even more. Fantastic stuff. And again, big day for the Buffs as they just landed Jahimo. I was going to talk about, I had plenty to talk about again, just with these guys visiting today. But big time news is right where I was about to shoot. And Jahimo is committing to the Buffs. Again, first of many more, I believe, as this portal season continues to move on. And again, it closes the 28th. There will be another one opening up. And with how short this one has been, with how the playoffs are going to roll over into it as well, leads me to believe that second portal cycle now is going to be much busier than it was this previous season. This past year, the portal season was much longer. There wasn't a 12-team playoff. Again, it was much different, right? So every year now, since Coach Prime has been a coach, there's, been different variables that he's had to overcome and navigate through. And all coaches are, right? But on top of establishing a culture, on top of establishing a foundation, all these things are going on. And to go win 9 games, possibly 10th with a bowl game, is just absolutely incredible. So, again, smash the like button, subscribe, turn the bell on. We're not really dropping much content unless there's something urgent to talk about. So, if you don't want to miss out what's happening here, we're pretty quick with the trigger here. All right, get the guns loaded. So, smash the like button, subscribe, and I'll see you on the next one. Peace and love, baby.